Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the end of April 2024. But whenever you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there's messages meant for you. Make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Don't try to force anything. Do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. So Aquarius, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called High, H-I-G-H, by Steven Sanchez, and it's on the record Angel Face. So I felt like that was important to write down. You could be dealing with somebody that you feel like has the face of an angel. Some of the lyrics: pull you underneath the slumber into the light before the thunder. Tell me, is there any wonder about where we are? So somebody could be questioning, like, where are we in this relationship, in this friendship, in this business ship, partnership, whatever. I'm gonna get you so high, I'm gonna send you reeling, baby, gonna feel it, I'm gonna make you feel this. It goes in, there's other lyrics, and it's basically talking about, like, if we're talking about like a personal or sensual relationship, it's talking about, like, I'm gonna go. Do I want to say that? One of the lines is, I'm gonna go. What was it? It was like, I'm gonna. Basically, I'm gonna go down on you. I'm gonna have you kneeling. I'm gonna make you feel this. Like, it's very sensual, and it's very interesting because I just did a reading for Scorpio, and Scorpio's reading, God, was all about passion and passionate energy. And what's interesting is we've got the full moon coming up at the end of April, and it's in Scorpio. So Scorpio is a very passionate water sign. So it's like about emotions and feelings, but it's passionate energy. Scorpio is like the fire sign of all the water signs. So, and you're an air sign, although they had air sign come out in their reading too. But I feel just like very powerful, passionate energy coming from this, whether this is work related or like a relationship. This song is saying somebody's going to make you feel it, like they want to feel something within this. All right, so let's get into it. You could have strong Scorpio placements somewhere in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. What do we have for Aquarius, please? For the end of April, what do we have for Aquarius? Underneath the deck, we've got Fly, a period of ill health, depression. This came out in my 420 reading. I feel like this is more about the period of energy that you're coming out of versus that you're in. Okay, it's like ill health, depression. You could have felt like you were in a funk. We're on the way out of Mercury retrograde, which has affected everybody. It affects communication, transportation, technology. Your exes come back. It's hard to communicate with, the people that you care about. And you could have just been in a funk, and some type of like a depression. It's very common, right? All right, what else do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. Like that. These fell. I'll do that and then this. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have Pin, a new job, career. So you could be embarking on a new job or career. You have a lot of cards. Okay, so in the past, recent past, so you've got Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. So you could have been dealing with somebody who's just like very arrogant, very cocky. Hopefully that's not you. I feel like it could be another person. Then we have Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So for some of you, there could have been, you could have heard about a pregnancy. You might have gotten pregnant. But this also could have to do with just like a project, a job, enterprise, something like that, business, the birth of something new. Then we have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Now, for some of you, if you found out about a baby, you may be like turn around and want to give a ring. It's not always the solution, guys. I'm just saying. But for some of you, that may be what you want. Otherwise, it's you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. This could be like, if it's like a partnership in business or something like that, it's like you want to give a gift, like show up with something. I don't know, it could be anything. The key to the office or something like that. You know, if you're, say you're moving in with somebody, you want to give them the key to the house, you know, something like that. Then we have Mountain, a major challenge to overcome. Then we have Beetle, good fortune. We have Cat, a two-faced friend. Then we have Kite, vacation. So some of you could have been going on vacation or be getting ready to take a vacation. And then we have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So a lot about balance here. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? Some of you could hear a rooster, like have a neighbor, or you could even have a rooster like on a farm or something. Some of you could have a cat. I've been seeing grasshoppers around everywhere. They're like coming out again. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Underneath the deck, we have focus, number 14. So something significant could have happened around the 14th of the month. 1 + 4 = 5. Fives are about change of direction. So I feel like something's changing in this scenario. You're about to take a turn. Not for the worse, though. I feel like it's a good turn, a good change in direction. Definitely something that you're going to want to focus on more. Now, this could be a person. It could be a job. It could be a career. You're just going to have more focus on it. Somebody wants to focus on something better. I feel like for some of you, your attention has been pulled in so many different directions that it's hard for you to focus, and so that's why this is coming up. Top of the deck, we've got Wolf Moon, hunger. The Wolf Moon, I want to say that's in January or February. When is that? I want to find out. The Wolf Moon, give me 1 second. Snow Moon. Okay, so the Wolf Moon was at the end of January. Something significant could have happened around the end of January. Has to do with hunger. That or I mean, it's a full moon that's coming up. You could just have like a hunger for something or someone. The 29th of this month could also be significant, number 29. 2 + 9 is 11. 11 is about twin flame divine partnership. It's like a soulmate, type of energy. 1 + 1 = 2. Twos are about unity, coming together with somebody. I feel like for many of you, you have like this hunger, passionate hunger for someone or something. It could be a someone, a something. Take it as it resonates. If any of this does resonate or brings you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And welcome back all of my returning subscribers. You know I love you. All right, what do we have for Aquarius, please? I'm taking the top 3 cards plus a message from Spirit, and I always read underneath the deck. One more. underneath the deck, we've got Three of Cups, so that's all about celebration. You could be preparing or getting ready or having some type of a celebration. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never going to keep me down. It's that old song, I forget who sings it. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. It was like in the 90s. It was like a 90s tune, I think. But it's all about celebration. This is water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have that somewhere strong in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. Okay. Okay. So in the past, recent past, this is either you or who you were dealing with or are dealing with. You've got the Empress. It's Janis Joplin. One of these mornings, you're going to rise up singing, you'll spread your wings, and you'll take the sky. So the Empress, Janis Joplin. So the Empress is Libra, Taurus energy. You could have strong Libra or Taurus on your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does. The Empress is, I mean, she's got all the elements within her. She's very grounded, very prosperous. Everything she touches turns to gold. She could be pregnant. If not pregnant, it's just she's very successful. It's like, you know, she births new projects, new anything, you know. Very fortunate when it comes to that. She's very good at delegating tasks and working with other people. She's very highly favored, beautiful, all of that, right? Very beautiful. So this is who you were dealing with, and it's in the past energy. Now, for current energy, I've got the Six of Cups. So this is somebody that you know from your past. It can be the recent past. It can be the far past. You know, somebody that from your childhood or that makes you feel childlike, or somebody that just brings out your inner child. The Six of Cups is about your inner child, but it's also about your future self. It's about offering a cup of love to somebody from your past. Again, whether that's recent or a long, long time ago, take it as it resonates. It's like that feeling of nostalgia. You're wanting to balance things out with somebody that makes you feel good, that brings out this childlike energy out of you. And this person has Empress energy. Whether this is you or another person, that's what I'm seeing here. These cards are weird. They get fingerprints easily. So then we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. Ooh, okay, so the Five of Cups, this is, the Five of Cups energy is where you've got 5 cups, but 3 of them have been spilled, and somebody is dwelling on the past, right? It's my don't go crying over spilled milk card, but somebody is like all sad because there's 3 cups that have been spilled, but what they're not looking at are the 2 cups that are still upright. And then in the tarot, the Two of Cups is like romance. It's a partnership. It's a beautiful new beginning to another relationship, right? But with the Five of Cups, there's somebody that's just, they keep looking at the past. They keep looking at what they could have had or what they had and then like let go of and spilled. So I'm getting that somebody could still be dwelling on the past of what they lost. What they're not looking at is what they still have and what they've got in front of them. They just need to turn around and look at it. I'm getting a feeling of somebody who's dealing with 2 people here. Or could be dealing with 2 people. Somebody from the past, and then somebody that is like right there, right now, that could be your future. Now, if you're not dealing with 2 different people, it's like what you're dwelling on is something that happened in the past that didn't go too well. But what you're not paying attention to is what's still in front of you and what it could become, which is beautiful. 2 Cups is beautiful. Then we've got Spirit's advice is the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is a really great card to have. Like, it's the beginning of a new passionate endeavor. You know, it could be a relationship, but it's at the very beginning, right? It's almost getting started on something innocently, but with like vigor, excitement, you know, doing things the right way, you know, dating, starting a new class, starting a new project, starting a new job, but being excited about it, passionate. That's what that is. Oh, and it's the song is Escapade. We'll have a good time, escapade, leave all your worries behind. Yeah, it's like, don't fear. It's like you don't need to fear all the things that could go wrong, like in the past. It's to be excited about. It's like it's a new relationship. If it's a new person, completely new relationship. It's not going to be the same as it was before. And then underneath the deck, you have the Three of Cups, and that tells me, I mean, that's reason to celebrate. This is something fun to celebrate. Like, there'll be something good to celebrate. Yeah, whatever this is in the past, it could have been an old situation, an old person. It could have been even like cycles, like old repetitive cycles. This is telling me that that's in the past. Leave it there. That there's new things coming out, a new cycle, new relationship, new start in front of you. You've got good fortune. This major challenge to overcome, but you've got good fortune. Could be dealing with a two-faced friend, somebody that you may have known for a very long time, somebody that you can't trust. You could be on vacation, have gone on vacation, be planning a vacation, in situations in the balance that require careful handling. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor. Somebody's in their Emperor energy. I think they're powering up, stepping up, and making decisions. This is also Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries somewhere around you, or have it somewhere strong in your chart. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. Whoever is on your mind right now that you're thinking about, like, it doesn't matter if you're the masculine or the feminine, you're dealing with your number 11, your twin flame, like a soulmate. This is definitely like some type of a soulmate type of energy here. Okay, what do we have for the Empress for Aquarius, please? What is the Empress for Aquarius? The Fool? Yeah, a new beginning. This was a new person. I feel like this Empress in the past was a new person to you, a new relationship. You were willing to take a leap of faith, start something new. What clarification? What's the Six of Cups for Aquarius? Clarification again. We've got the Four of Staffs. So this is talking about house, home, stability, foundation. Like it literally like the four corners of a building or a structure. It could even be like an office building. Six of Cups. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beautiful new beginnings because 1 plus 0 equals 1. Also, the Four of Staffs is like my 11-11 twin flame card also because you've got 1-1, that's like 11, 1-1, like 11. So you could be like thinking about moving in like to a home or to a space or coming together with your twin flame or divine partner or a soulmate. Somebody from your past, somebody that makes you feel really good. Oh, I forgot to say the words of this song. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. Oh, that's Meatloaf. Somebody could like Meatloaf. I love Meatloaf. I love making meatloaf. I have a really good meatloaf recipe from my mom. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Anyway, off tune. But yeah, so the Four of Staffs, it talks about foundation, stability, house, home, structure, right? I can. Like somebody like wants to provide, maybe an Empress and an Emperor coming together. What's Five of Cups? What's the Five of Cups? Three of Pentacles. Okay, okay, I get it. Okay. So in the past, with this Five of Cups, I feel like the Three of Cups that were spilt, kind of like maybe knocked somebody off their path a little bit, took them aback. But those two cups that are still standing, we've got the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles talks about working together, coming together, finding, being able to work together like in a partnership. Now, this could be romantically, this can be even leveling up like in marriage. Doesn't have to be actual marriage, okay? Just coming together as like a couple. But this, it could mean marriage too. But not so serious. It's all about working together. It could be three or more people, coming together in collaboration on something, like a negotiation or working something out. So I feel like in the past there could have been some type of a situation that somebody was worried about, may not have gone the way that they potentially thought it was going to go, but there's definitely the opportunity to still make it work out, still come together in an agreement in some kind of a partnership. And this could have something to do with money, whether it's, making money, saving money, for some type of monetary reason or benefit. What is Spirit's advice with the Page of Wands? Four of Pentacles, yeah, saving. Holding on. This might take it to the bank card. So this new start, it's like this could be a very good new, like, exciting beginning, exciting new start. And it's going to be something that helps you save or helps someone save and take money to the bank. It's like, I feel like this is like very, it's like where they're holding back, but it's for purpose. They're trying to get started on something. I'm getting the feeling of like somebody starting out on a brand new venture and just like taking steps to try to make sure that they're saving where they can, doing the right thing, not being so foolish. And I'm not saying like taking a leap of faith is not a foolish thing. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to start new somewhere, right? But it's like once you've started that, then it's like taking the right steps, planning ahead, right? And that's what this is talking about, savings, having something to save, to celebrate. Underneath the, oh, I love this. See, I love this. Underneath the deck, the Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups, we've got the Two of Cups. And that was that Two of Cups I was talking about, the don't go crying over spilled milk. This is that beautiful new relationship. This really could be like a relationship coming together between two people. A beautiful new start. And it's something to celebrate. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Four of Staffs. We see 2 3s, 4s. You could be seeing 2 3 4 a lot. Angel number 234, and now I'm looking at the clock 1212 on the clock. You might want to look up angel number 1212. One more. I feel like there's a relationship that's coming together. I feel like there's an emperor and an empress. It may have gotten off to a rocky start in the past. That's that Three of Cups, the spilled milk, right? But I feel like you still have this beautiful new opportunity for something in the future. Now, the other thing that I do have to say, there could be somebody dealing with a third party, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here. We do have the Three of Cups over here. If there's somebody that's dealing with a third party, that could be where the Five of Cups comes in, where somebody's like, there could be some sadness over that, something that spilled in the past. But I see a relationship. We're talking about a relationship between two people that has room for, like, that's meant to celebrate. Like, it's something to celebrate. Okay, underneath the deck is cool. We've got Jupiter abundance. So on 420, we just had Uranus and Jupiter, the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. This is one of the most major conjunctions for, or transits for the entire year. And it's like all about abundance and luck and prosperity. So I feel very strongly it could be having to do with this Empress, but it's like there could be an Empress or Empress feminine energy that's like very abundant, coming into a lot of really cool new things. Could be opportunities, could be relationships, something like that. But it's just like flourishing, kind of like somebody taking off, right? Number 7 could be significant. 7s could be important for you. Top of the deck, we've got Chiron, healing, number 8. It's an 8-year, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, 2024 equals 8. 8 is all about what comes around goes around. It's awesome. I fuck around, find out, right? So anything that you did in the past, it's like, is playing out now. Whether that's good or bad, that's called karma, right? But any energy, anything that, like any energy or work that you put into something now, you know, it'll come back in the future. I feel like there could be those of you that have really been focused on healing. Oh, and I just noticed, so card number 7, 8. Those are consecutive numbers. This is a very important message for you. 1987 could be significant. 1978 could be significant. All right, let's look at these. We'll do 7 first. So Jupiter, abundance. The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they opened, but treasures are poured out before thee. So expect doors to swing open. That's weird. The Scorpio reading, one of their cards was doors, and it was talking about doors of opportunity. So you may have a strong connection to Scorpio. You might want to go check out that reading. The planet Jupiter casts off more heat than it takes from the sun, and thusly this giant planet is one of generosity and joyfulness. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured that luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. You're being given not only a gift, but also a lift, if not divine help. Blocks are being removed as you wield influence through your own positivity and goodwill. So if you feel like you've been stuck, or something has been stuck, in the past or recent past, again, Mercury retrograde has been wreaking havoc on all of us, but this is saying that that's being lifted. And I feel like it was being lifted once that Jupiter, Uranus conjunction came through, which is very healing with that Chiron energy, right? So, since Jupiter is strongly tied to the law of ideas and fairness, you may find your opinions and convictions rather strong at the present time. If you feel at the moment that you're in a dark period of time, that could be that period of ill health and depression. Be assured that blessings are on the way. Doors are opening with generosity and in faith. It's time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives a positive spin to any reading. Keep this in mind regardless of the surrounding cards. So you've got positivity coming in. It's underlying energy. It's there. Right? If you've been coming out of a rough time, that's why. It's literally Mercury retrograde has dragged us all, okay? We're coming out of it. So the corresponding tarot card to this is the Wheel of Fortune. Key ideas is change in luck, fortune, high ideals, sense of purpose, the strength to go on. I just heard My Heart Will Go On. It's a song by, I saw her in concert, Celine Dion. Okay, 8. Chiron, healing. So this is like the main energy that you're dealing with this week. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Healing must take place before you're able to deal with your matter. Chiron is not a planet but a comet with unique orbit that travels through the entire zodiac over approximately 51 years. So this is a card of great transformation. Therefore, in many ways, you are rising from the swamps. Chiron's energy says that once we were able to heal ourselves, we can also take this gift or wound and learn how to restore others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gifts of illness or dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvelous. So Chiron is like the wounded warrior in a way, where you're not only the healer, but where you're healing yourself, but you're helping heal others through your process. Um, as a reader and a healer myself, I understand this one really well. Um, so it's like you can be healing yourself, but just by spending time with others, you're also in the process healing them, and they too could be help heal you, right? So it's really a card of working together with others instead of shying away and feeling like you've got to go within yourself and cast off the entire world. You're actually harming your healing process when you do that. Um, So Chiron is a blending of the energies of Saturn and Uranus, meaning just don't throw out the old. There's wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. Okay? In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine, and astrology. So you also may be learning a little bit more about astrology or holistic medicines. It's a time of teaching and learning. Certain sorrows of the deep past may be surfacing, so be careful of repeating old patterns. You don't want to continue patterns. Like when people say things like, I'm probably always going to be this way. That's what you have to try to break. We're in the age of Aquarius anyway, right now, Aquarius, and it's about, shutting down old cycles and starting new patterns, new cycles. So the symbol for Chiron is the key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors that you're asking. To do this, you'll have to work with the wounded or the downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time to save yourself and others. So this is a time to help others. You can save other people, help other people, and that in turn helps you. It's only good karma when you do those things. Now, does that mean that you constantly have to save somebody's ass? How do I put this? It's like, how do I want to say this? Sometimes there is such a thing as tough love, right? As a parent, I understand this quite well. There is a thing as tough love, but it's like you still love them enough so that you'll help them so they're not hurting themselves or another person, but you're helping them just enough so that they're still learning a lesson, right? So this is interesting too, and I said go check out the Scorpio reading because their very first card that came out was the Hanged Man. The corresponding tarot card to Chiron is the Hanged Man. So key ideas is healing process, contemplation, medicine, illness, grief, and redemption. Somebody wants to redeem themselves. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to come back and redeem themselves with something that was said or done. Could have been something from the past. Somebody may not have taken the right steps or the right ways of going about a situation or a relationship, and they want to heal that. I feel like it could be like that Emperor Empress energy coming together that could bring in abundance. And that in itself can also be healing when you come into union with the right person. That process in itself is healing. That can help you forget about everything that went wrong in the past instead of fearing it, right? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. I always say that. How are we already over 33 minutes? I meant to have this under 30 minutes. All right, what do we have for Aquarius, please? Underneath the deck, one of my favorites, Ella Fitzgerald. Love her. So, you are your own best teacher. Chiron, healer. That's literally, educating others, healing yourself and healing others. Nothing is more hard won than innocence. Intuition beats experience. So this is saying, don't base everything off of the experiences that you've had in the past. Use your intuition. If you feel like you can trust this person, if it's a new person, you have a strong connection to them, go with that. That's your intuition speaking to you. Nothing is more hard won than innocence. Yeah, sometimes it's harder to prove a person's innocence than it is to prove somebody's guilt. There could be somebody that's almost too good to be true, and you don't want to trust that because it's hard to prove innocence, right? They could be a very innocent person. All right, top of the deck, we've got Maria Callas. I don't know who this is. But compromise is the enemy of perfection. So it's like, don't settle. You don't want to settle for something or someone that, isn't what you want, isn't your idea of perfection. If you've got somebody in your mind's eye that you've like dreamt about or you've dreamt up and then they one day appear, it's like, don't cast that away because that's settling. If you settle for anything less than what you've desired, like, why would you do that? Befriend your inner serpent. And you cannot survive on sensation alone. So it's like you have to go beyond, like, especially when we're talking about divine twin flame energy, or like twin flame or soulmates. Sometimes your soulmate is not going to give you all the butterflies in the stomach, or, it'll actually feel very natural. There's not going to be that push and pull energy. There's not going to be that, feeling like you need to run from somebody because they like make you feel so emotional or something like that. It'll feel very natural to finally come together. And that's because when the time is right, you're in natural alignment with each other. You're balanced, they're balanced, right? Now, clarification, you both could still be healing at this time, right? But you're on the same frequency, the same vibe. You can't survive on sensation alone. It's not all about just like sensual pleasures or sex or something like that, right? It's about everything else that goes into a relationship, work, career, otherwise, platonic, romantic, whatever. All right, well, that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. If any of this resonated or brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I love sharing this time with you every single week, and I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. Go check out all of my other readings on the Cannastrologer Tarot here on YouTube, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.